Today I have come to Cobscook State Park in Maine. I had booked site 30, but it is raining. It has been raining for days, and when I arrived, the front desk asked if I wanted to switch to site 125 because it has a shelter where I can cook my dinner. And I said yes, and the best part about it isn't the shelter. It is this view. Hold on, let me show you. First of all, this is the biggest campsite I've ever had. I have a 180, like the view of the water, and there's nobody. The next site over, I can't see them at all. And down here, if I take this little path, you come out to a bay. There are many coves and bays around here. And there's a bonus fire pit down there, but it's quite wet and I hear thunder. If it's really going to rain a lot more, I could stay this first night in my car on my sleeping mattress and then set up the tent tomorrow when it's drier. There's a puddle in the cockpit on my roof. When the heavier rain is about to hit, you hear it first across the cove there, and it travels across and then hits. Stay safe and dry, and tomorrow start over. This is Burnt Cove, and the road must run over there on the other side of those trees. Did you see it? See, there's her nest. We have phoebe birds nesting at my house every year, and I've noticed that the more developed the nest is, the closer they are to needing the nest and sitting in it more often, and that nest looks very developed. So I'm going to get all my stuff out of here and hope it doesn't rain anymore. There's wind. The lean-to will block this cooking zone better. Also, I might need to put my tent where the picnic table was so I can put my extra rain tarp above it. "52 degrees this morning, overcast with patches of clear sky." Here we have some scrambled egg style tofu. I'm very happy to see the blue sky and the sunshine. So, time to clean up this mess and organize camp. I know that's an eagle. I remember the sound. I thought it's a bald eagle right over there. What did I do? What did I do? Oh God. Okay, there's 2 adult bald eagles and possibly the juvenile eagle in the nest. And then just now, the second one flew right there. I feel like he can hear my shutter. I have something new this trip. Thanks to my mom sending me an Amazon gift card, I used it to buy this Wise Owl rain fly, and you could use it for anything. I think it's designed for a hammock system, but I thought it would be good to have in case I ever go somewhere and it's raining. And I didn't have the gumption to set it up last night in the pouring rain with thunder, but today I think I'll set it up to give it some practice and see how it goes. I think the phoebe birds are getting used to me. Okay, so there's all my setup. And I chose this space because these 2 trees here I thought would let me try out this rain fly here and see how much coverage that would give me on my tent. The big door facing the water view. One of the eagles is soaring high above his nest. I made this. Well, I didn't make the back is just a piece of fleece, but then I sewed all the front and I put on all these patches for all the state parks I've been to, like New Hampshire, Pawtuckaway, Acadia. There's pathways all here I can take. Here is the fireplace area. I haven't used that yet, obviously. And the shelter, you kind of need to bring a light in here in the evening. I don't want to disturb my bird friend. I still have to clean out these items. Come from the shaded woods to the very open, very sunny. The water came all the way up to this grass, and now it's all the way down there. And it's still going out. Okay, I have a plan. I have finally cleaned up a lot, and I'm going to see if I can walk down to the mud, check it out. And after that, whoa, this might not have been the best way to come. Seemed to be up high. Look at that. Burnt Cove. Look how low the tide. This is empty, and before it was full. Now the eagle's watching me. I want to bring my phone, so in case I get stuck out here. However, that's the most slippery mud of all time. Oh, they're talking to each other. One just landed. I find these all around the campsite. Okay. I don't think you're supposed to drive your bike through a rainstorm for a 5-hour drive. But coming out of my long driveway, if I look to my right, I can see my closest neighbor, site 124. Okay, I'm just gonna say this one time and try not to keep saying it the entire campground bike ride, is that the sites next to the water are so much better. 120 on the inland side with a picnic shelter, and 121 level here at the beginning, huge buffer of woods there, and the water view of Burnt Cove there. Coming up on my right is the big open sky area. There's the bald eagle. Instead of doing an extensive campground tour of every site, I'm going to try to focus on characterizing the areas or just getting a feel for the campground myself. So I've turned right out of my area and now I've come to sort of a day use area. So over there, some cool benches, picnic area. And I'm about to go on a one-way loop and it says day use shelter this way. Oh, they're both up there. Oh, and there's a sunbow. There's a cool day use shelter there. And I'm gonna go on this loop here, which is the group camping site. There's a fire ring. That might be a parking space. And then coming this way, there's another shelter, more picnic tables, some flat areas. It's pleasant, peaceful, silent, nature sounds galore. Fire ring, I don't know what this is all about, but that's some amazing firewood waiting for the next people. And then look over here. Here's 107. Next to site 106, a sign for a nature trail. Looks like 105 has a lean-to, but no water view. I've already gone 2 miles just looking at those little loops. Okay, I'm coming to the top of that road now, and I look left, I see, oh, the dumpster. Also, the check-in ranger station there. And now I'm going this way. It says sites 1 through 101 this way. The shower building. Just one shower building here. Burnt Cove, tents only. And that over there is an example of the toilet types. This is site number 80. It's on the inland side of the cove. There are several very simple campsites like this. I think I'm going to get to the water view ones in a minute. Site 85. Where you park up here. Oh. And then you walk down in there. This is campsite 95. Okay. I came out of here. I did the group camping picnic area, Burnt Cove area, then I went up here, did the Burnt Cove loop, and now I'm back up here. But I'm going to go straight this time. Oh my gosh, there's so much more. So there's a big parking lot for the playground. There's the facility. Site 33, tucked back in there, plenty of space, and next to a field and a distant water view over there. Harbor Point, tents only. This is going to bring me past my original reservation. Here's 30, here's the parking. Right next to 31, a little closer than I thought. And I would have had to carry stuff. I remember her saying there's a bit of a walk back there. Here's the bit of a walk. The big reveal. Oh yeah. This is kind of the picture people were taking that I saw here and there on the internet, and which is dramatic and beautiful, but definitely I wouldn't have been sticking my kayak in the water here, which is fine. Here's a pathway down to the rocks. Whiting Bay, mobile camping area. There's a hole through here, and that's number 2. Excellent and water view. And I'm guessing that one might be 3. Beautiful shade, stunning water view. What a sight that is. Number 5, a little bit of a hill, but a big pull through, again with this amazing cove view right by your fire. As usual, I got carried away with the campground tour and my battery died. That's the end of the campground tour for now. And the bike ride, that was 6 miles riding around. I am tired, thirsty, time to change gears. Guess I'm going on a dirt road and there's a small little sign there that says falls this way. So this entire region used to be covered by glacial ice. And when the ice retracted, it was sort of like a big claw gouged the earth. And everywhere was puddles, big puddles like coves and ponds and lakes and bays. And all connected out to the ocean as well. And because there's so many nooks and crannies, the water is pushing one way, it's pushing the other way, it's swirling, there's eddies and boils where the water is bubbling up, and there's quite strong currents. And there's this famous little spot up here called Reversing Falls, which I guess is kind of like the water doesn't know which way to go. It's being pulled under, it's being pushed over itself, and it creates a watery effect visually. There's a man and his daughter here, and I said, "Did you see the bald eagle?" "No." It's like, oh, they flew right over us. God empty. So just now the eagle flew right over us again, so close. And so I went back over there and said, "Did you see it this time?" He said, "No." You can't get any closer than that. And I think that is thunder. I think I need to go. I checked the weather and it says it might start raining in 10 minutes but not last a long time. Have a look at that storm cloud. There's more lupines and people here. There's a rainbow. And I just happen to be in the just least beautiful location of all locations I have been. And the rainbow's end is at Dollar General. And I was driving back, there was some big raindrops, like quite a squall. Oh, did it already rain and get wet? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it rained here, alright. Look how wet that is. Meanwhile, look how much the tide came in while I was away. I was not gone long. The shower was a quarter. It was good. And that building there, that even had an outlet. I was able to dry my hair a little. And now it's dinner time. can see a white band, the Milky Way. And it reminds me of what I was reading about the Passamaquoddy tribal people that were living in this area for maybe thousands of years. Good morning. It is 55 degrees. I've been up for a while with the sound of eagles. Oh, nice. Time to go for a little hike. I'm driving right near the ocean, but it's the most interesting landscape. Arrived. Yippee! You're right there. That's amazing. Deadly cliffs ahead. Huge. What was that? For heaven's sakes. Look at that. Yikes, not good for a fear of heights. Wow, look at these purple pine cones. Sakes, I can see Canada. If you don't like the crowds of Acadia, you might like it here. But coming here is kind of like discovering Acadia National Park for yourself, as if it wasn't a national park and you just showed up and found rocky coastal, rugged Maine cliffs with wooded coastal rock. Nobody. This is called the Bold Coast. Okay, I guess it's time to go back. Very hard to pull myself away, but there's coffee involved, so let's do this. And I'm back at the car. 10:39. I went a total of 3.05 miles in 2.5 hours, including some admiration of the bold coast at the viewpoint. That was excellent. That was hot. I am now getting in the car and going to the town area of Lubec. There's the fisherman statue. It's a monument to honor fishermen lost at sea. Is that the bridge that goes to Canada? Back at camp. Seeing town and the lighthouse and doing the hike was great, but I'm glad to be back to my quiet campsite. Low, low, low tide. I see the eagle on top of his perch. All on this trip, even though I drove over 5 hours in the pouring rain with that boat on top of my car and studied several hours about the water conditions here, tidal currents, 20-foot tides here, but I'm not going to go out there in this kind of wind, so well, I guess I'm packed. This is the end of this journey.